All right, what is going on, Facebook? Hope you're doing awesome. Hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. Real quick, how to create SOPs in a matter of minutes. So, SOPs, standard operating procedures, it allows you to have consistency across your business. It allows you to take somebody and plug them into a role and hand them the SOP and know that you're going to get the desired outcome, right? And so it could be a VA, it could be whatever, whoever. SOPs allows you to do that. It allows you to take the processes and the things that you do or that are in your head and write them out in a very structured manner. All right. But if you're like me, you don't really enjoy taking the time to sit there and try to type out step by step. And so, as you may or may not know, right, I am all about AI, advanced AI assistance, advanced AI automations. I have been for quite some time. I've been using this process, but I thought I would share it with y'all as well. As a side note, for anyone who has kids, my oldest, I took to college just a few weeks ago, off to college. Man, that was a little more emotional than I was expecting it to be. So, yeah, shout out to all the other parentpreneurs who are raising kids, parenting, being entrepreneurs. It's a crazy, crazy world. All right, let me see here. I should have double checked with. All right, there we go. Wanted to make sure I was sharing the right monitor. Okay, so how to create the SOPs. And again, if you're like me, it's much easier to like record a video than it is to go through and write it out. Take the time to do that. And so there's a few different ways that you can set this up. All right. You can use something like Loom, and there are varying degrees of automations involved in it. All right. So, but in a nutshell, step one is what you use to record the video. And then step two is transcribing the video. And then step three is sending it to ChatGPT, or you could create your own custom GPT or assistant to build out the SOP. All right. And so if you're using something like Loom comes with the transcript. And so you can simply copy, go to ChatGPT, paste it in, create an SOP based off the following transcript. Here's the input, and here is the output. SOP for streamlining the onboarding process, Here are the tools required. Here is the initial steps or setup, Now you have a step-by-step process. Here are some tips. Here are some examples. How cool is that? Literally taking the transcript and plugging it into ChatGPT, and now you have your SOP. And that's just regular ChatGPT. That's not creating your own GPT, which you can see here. I've got a whole bunch of my own GPTs that are for different purposes. And so I've got a couple that create content, a couple marketing ones. So you could build your own GPT that's like trained or knowledgeable on exactly how you want your SOPs to be structured. Maybe you want them in a certain manner. Maybe you want something where it has tips on every SOP or what have you. And so the nice thing, and the reason I use like custom GPTs a lot, is that you can train it where ChatGPT is kind of just more of a generalized plug and play, if you will. Either way, you can see pretty cool, gives you the SOP down here. Now you just copy and paste that and you're good to go. So that's leveraging AI in one sense, in one regard. But how can we make this even better, even more automated? Now, some software, some tools allow you to do this, some do not. I will show you here I a lot of times will use a software called Descript. Descript, it is by far the easiest editing, recording and editing software. It literally takes it, puts it into text format, and if you can type a Word document, you can edit a video. Super simple. Anyways, I usually use Descript for things like that. You could use something like Zapier. So when a new video is ready, a new transcription is ready of a video. So here's the Descript pulling from the Zap. Different video, but same concept here. Then different video than the Loom. I'm just showing you a couple different ways. Here's the transcript. We'll continue. Once again, ChatGPT. There's some others, or you could go straight to like OpenAI kind of thing, but very simple ChatGPT here. Get your ChatGPT account. What is the message I'm sending? Create an SOP based off the following transcription. Just pulling in the transcription from step 1 here. Pick the model, how many, again, not really using this as like a back and forth chat GPT, like a chat messaging bot. So here are the instructions. Again, your helpful assistant creating SOP from the provided transcription. Go down, All right. So now, anytime I record a video and that transcription is finished basically processing in Descript, this Zap will pull it and will create an SOP off of it. And so if we test it out, here's the transcription. Let me just zoom on down. This one is a little bit longer. Okay, here we go. So now it creates the SOP. Here we go, right? Here's the reply. Standard operating procedure for conducting Airtable training workshops. Here's the objective. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, Step 4, Right? But now you have an SOP that you could then put into a Google Doc, into an email, into another software where you house the SOPs. You could also do something like add it. So we've started building out our business using Airtable here. And so we can set it up so that when that video is done, it could go into directly into the SOP, fill it out, Google Doc, create it, all that. Here's the link to the video. Here's the link to the SOP. Here's the link to X, Y, and Z. And now we have everything in here. We could even put where the content, like the link to the video, is here. The SOP comes over here. So there's so much that you can do. And again, all you have to do is record the video. Right? How simple is that? How much time would that save you to just, and how easy is it just now to churn out SOPs? I mean, I will say that creating SOPs has never been a strong suit of mine. Like, until I found this process, right? Because I don't like to sit down. Like, I keep everything in my head. I know the process. Like, why do I need to write it out kind of thing? But as you're building a team, as you're bringing on, especially some like a VA, a virtual assistant, who they're usually very good at, if you give them a very defined task, like they can knock it out very effectively and very cost efficiently too, right? Usually you get a VA from the Philippines, from India, Pakistan, where, you know, it's paying them a livable wage, but compared to like US dollars, it's very inexpensive labor, for instance. But what's great is if they have an SOP, if they have a step-by-step process to follow, like, they're very good at doing that. And so you want to try to get as many processes. Once a process is kind of finalized and it's part of your business, you should be creating an SOP from it. Again, that can seem daunting if you're thinking, oh, I've got to watch the video, or I got to go through, you know, what's step 1? Okay, hop over here to a Google Doc. Okay, step 1, and try to like type it out, and, you know, how do I structure the SOP? All this. Boom. All you have to do is record the video, and this whole thing is done for you using automation and AI. If you enjoyed this video, this tip, and you would like more, I invite you to join the free community Business Automation Academy. Just go to businessautomationacademy.com. It is my school group. We are at 99 members as of the time of this recording. So, one shy of that 100 member mark. But yeah, feel free to join. It is free to join. And lots of valuable resources and videos and tools and tips like this. And there are definitely a whole lot more that are going to be dropping very soon. All right. Appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Talk to you guys later.